Let's get it. All right, so we're getting ready to start today's episode. It's going to be on the short side because I did have community service today. All right, so we're getting ready to start today's. All right, so I'm also going to go live on Instagram and Facebook. Where's my water? Y'all know I be needing my water. Yeah, so let me get live on Instagram and Facebook. Let's do that. PGDW2 podcast. Okay. Oh. PGDW2. Oh. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing? We getting ready to start today's episode. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hold on. All right. Let's get it going. Let me see if I have, yes, some lotion. Pretty girls don't work, but y'all know Coach Ablaza puts it in on the set, okay? I puts in work, and not that pretty work, like that real work, okay? So today we're going to talk about how to aspire in August, okay? Aspire in August. So 1 second, y'all. Got my lotion. All right. So let's lock in so we can get to it. All right. So hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to another inspiring episode of the Pretty Girls on Work podcast. I'm your host, Coach Ablaza, and I'm so excited to have you here for our third episode of Aspire to Inspire series this August. If you've been following along, you know we're all about empowering speakers to build their brands and use their voices to inspire and impact. So today's topic is something close to my heart, setting bold goals. Follow me, y'all, not small goals, not little goals. We setting bold goals. Look, I like how I look good on Facebook. I'm shining, baby. I don't know why the light is different on there, but I'm looking good, okay? So what's up, y'all? If you want to get on the YouTube, you can comment the word YouTube, okay, to watch the show now. Subscribe. Hey, brain, I know we got a message. I got to read it. Okay. All right. So setting goals is a crucial part of any journey, but setting bold, audacious goals. I like the word audacious. Y'all like that word? That's where the magic happens. Today, we're diving deep into why bold goals matter, how they've transformed the lives of successful speakers like Eric Thomas, like Terry Savelle Foy, and Les Brown, right? My mentor, and how you can set your own goals that push you beyond your limits and towards greatness. Okay. So get a pen, get a pencil, share this live with 5 people, comment the word done after you've shared it, and let's start this episode. Okay. So let's start talking about why bold goals are so important. Okay. You see, it's easy to set safe, comfortable goals, things that you know you can achieve without much effort. But here's the deal, y'all. You don't want to set safe goals. You don't want to stay comfortable. Your progress comes in getting uncomfortable. Okay. That's when you're going to see a difference in your life, when you become uncomfortable. All right. So the problem with that is you're not pushing yourself when you're comfortable. You're not growing. All right. All right. So bold goals, on the other hand, they challenge you to step out of your comfort zone. They push you to dream bigger, work harder, and reach higher than you ever thought possible. And that's where real growth happens. Okay. So drop some fire in the chat if you're ready to talk about some real growth, some audacious goals. I love learning new words. I mean, I already knew what audacious was, but in Toastmasters, my club, the Enthusiasm Club, Club 405, where I am the VP of PR, we learn a new word every meeting. Our last meeting, our word was iota, and that means a small amount of something, okay? So, hey, Facebook, how you doing? Drop a comment so I can see who it is. I can't. Let me see if I tap. Can I see the comments? No, I can't. Okay, I'll see them if you drop something. All right. So, let's talk about where the real growth happens. It's not about being reckless. It's about being fearless. Okay. And speaking of fear, the fear of failure is why most people don't get started. I used to have a fear of failure. Can you imagine me? Big stepper, big dog, Coach Ablaza? What? I'm just playing. But I had a fear of failure like anybody else about 7, 8 years ago. I knew I wanted something different. I knew I was comfortable with my life. I knew that I was destined for greatness. I knew I wasn't meant to work a job until I died. I knew I wasn't meant to be broke, J-O-B, journey of the broke, right? And so, but I still had the fear of failure because that's what society programmed inside my mind. So if I was in that predicament 7 or 8 years ago, and you're in that predicament now, I want to tell you that the fear of failure is made up. The word fear is made up. Every word is made up. And so fear means false evidence appearing real. Okay. And so we don't want that false evidence controlling you anymore. It's just not true. And so any word that you don't want in your life, you take it out of your vocabulary. Okay. So this is about being fearless in the pursuits of your dreams. Do you deserve more? Do your dreams deserve more? Come on, I need you to go out and fight for it. I need you to work day and night for it. Okay? So let's think about some of the most successful speakers you admire. Chances are they didn't get to where they are by playing it safe. They set bold goals, took risks, and put in the work to achieve them. And that's exactly what you need to do if you want to make an impact in the world. So let's talk about Les Brown, okay? That's my guy. He is the most humblest, kindest person. He do be on my head though, okay? Look, I'll be with the Ebonics still. Can I be my real self? Drop a one if I can be me, okay? People love the real you because they can resonate with you. And that's who I'm gonna be. Hey, Kimberly. So Les Brown, he's been a speaker for 52 years. He is 79 years old and he is my mentor. And so when he first started, he was handing out his card, handing out his flyers to, I think he said 10 people a day. But he was out there in the streets, pedal to the metal, boots on the ground, on the front line, promoting himself, asking people, do you need a speaker? I was volunteering today, y'all. I don't know what that is. But when I heard that, I was like, okay. So faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. And so Les Brown put in the work 52 years ago, and I'm putting in the work now. And I'm letting him lead me. And so I won't bump my head where he bumped his head, but I still do have to put in the work. When he told me he used to talk to 10 people a day, I was like, wow, I got to do more cold calling, right? All right, so I'm going to give you some examples of bold goals from successful speakers. Okay, so let me share a few examples of people that achieve some incredible things. So, for instance, Les Brown set a goal to be one of the top motivational speakers in the world. He was #1. Now he even claims Eric Thomas is #1, so I don't know. But yeah, pay attention, y'all, of the world. Okay, and I just told you where he started. So even though he started with nothing, no formal education, okay, they labeled him educably mentally retarded, EMT, okay? And so for a while he believed that, but he had a teacher. He had somebody tell him, hey, you're not retarded. You are smart. You can do this. And he held his hand, right? And so Les Brown also says, all people need is a little coaching. All they need is a little help. And so as African Americans, if you're on here, you're African American, we have a crabs in a barrel syndrome most of the times, right? And it's because we think if we lift you up, somehow that'll lessen us, or it won't be enough for the both of us. There's billions of people in the world. The Willie Lynch letter was meant to separate us. But here I am, bringing us back together, right? So Les Brown didn't have any connections or resources, but he believed in himself and he believed in his dream. Hey, Tati. And he believed in his dream. and he put in the work to make it happen. You have to put in the work. You can't quit. You have to keep going, right? So today he's a household name in the world of motivational speaking. And it's funny because he's definitely a household name in that world because some people don't know him. I'm like, hey, do you know Les Brown? No. I'm like, wow. So that's why it's my goal to take off, like, one of them spaceships, the rocket ships, a plane, and meet everybody that I can, impact everybody that I can, so everybody will know who Coach Ablaza is. Once they know me, they get to like me. Once they get to like me, they get to trust me. It's called KLT. Know, like, trust. Thank you, Tati. Yes, you got to put the work in. Thanks for commenting. Okay, so with that being said, it takes 7 hours, 11 interactions, and 4 places for people to start recognizing you, for them to know, like, and trust you. So when you're building your brand, especially if you're a speaker, that's the 7 hours, 11 interactions, and 4 places that you have to see people. So right now I'm live on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. That's 3 places technically online. And I have different people from different audiences watching me right now. Okay. Okay. And we got somebody on YouTube, period. Okay. So let's see. Another example is Brene Brown, who made it her mission to bring the topics of vulnerability and shame into the mainstream. She faced a lot of resistance, but she stayed true to her bold goal. And now she's a best-selling author and one of the most sought after speakers on the planet. Okay. So come on, y'all. Everybody has a topic. Everybody has something to talk about. I'm not just Coach Ablaza. I'm not just, oh, she's consistent. I'm not just, she don't quit. She don't give up. She's so strong. I'm just regular, just like you. And I'm just telling you that you can do it. You can do this too. Whatever your dream is, you can live it. All right. So these speakers didn't let fear or doubt hold them back. They set bold goals, took massive action, and as a result, they made a lasting impact on millions of lives. And guess what? You can do the same. Vulnerability is so not spoken about. It's an unspoken key. Yes, that is true. We should all be vulnerable. I'm just thinking right now, am I vulnerable? I got to think about that. Okay, so segment 3 of our podcast, how to set your own bold goals. Get a pen, a pencil, paper. Let's set those goals, y'all, okay? So how can you set bold goals for yourself? Whether you're a speaker or you're in regular life, how can you do this? Here are a few steps to get you started. Number 1, dream big, okay? Don't be afraid to think about what you really want to achieve, no matter how impossible it may seem. Hey, Vern, how you doing? Write down your biggest, most audacious goal. Okay, hold on. I'm doing well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, gorgeous. Good afternoon. Okay, so this is what I'm about to do. I'm writing down my biggest goal. Okay, so number 1, what's your goal? Write it. I'm writing it down on this phone, y'all. My most audacious goal. Okay, I don't want to be the president, so it's not that. I want to be the number 1 motivational speaker in the world. Right now it's Eric Thomas. He got about 10 more years to be number 1. Look, I should say 5, huh, y'all? It's my turn. It's my turn, okay? Number 2, break it down. Let's break down this goal. So once you have your big goal, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. This makes it less overwhelming and gives you a clear roadmap to follow, right? Oh, okay. Speak on a huge stage in NYC. Let's do it. What conference, or just, just a big venue? What is it? Break it down. Hey, the time is for me. Come on. That name got power. You gotta do your job. Come on, live up to the name. Okay. So break down the goal. So number 2, right? My goal is what I already told you my goal was, to get in front of as many people as possible, right? Share this live right now, y'all. Share with 5 people. Have Siobhan, how you doing? I need to help more people at one time. Number 3, y'all better drop y'all's in chat. So break down the goal. How can y'all achieve it? Number 3, stay committed. Bold goals require commitment and persistence. Faith without works is dead. Okay, it's dead. Okay. There will be challenges along the way, but stay focused on your goal and keep pushing forward. Okay. Number 4, track your progress. Regularly review your progress and adjust your approach as needed. Celebrate your wins along the way, no matter how small. So when a win comes, celebrate it. Celebrate you. I don't care if you was able to walk to the mailbox today. You wasn't able to walk to the mailbox yesterday. Celebrate it. Be proud of you, because the fact is, I'm proud of you guys. You've made it this far. I'm proud of you guys too. I'm proud because when you're a kid, maybe everybody tells you, I'm proud of you. You can do it. You can reach your goals. But when you become an adult, what happens, y'all? Drop in the chat. Hey, Margie, what happens when you become an adult? You sure you want to do that? You don't have a job. You don't have a car. You don't have your own house. All these things put us in debt. So the things we actually think matter don't. What matters is your family. What matters is your heart. Thank you for dropping that heart. What matters is who you are and how you treat people, and who you help and how you help them. And make sure you're not selfish. Make sure you're sharing your purpose with others. Your purpose to serve others by using the gift that God gave you. And never get discouraged when people don't support you, because God gave them a dream too, and they're not even living their dreams. They're afraid to fail. They're too comfortable. So how can they support your dream when they can't support theirs? So do not let that upset you. If there's something challenging you in life, making you sad, angry, change it. If you cannot change it, change your attitude. Okay? Facts. Yes, facts. Yes, y'all. Facts. Let God be your support. Exactly. God sends strangers. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so track your progress and celebrate those wins daily. Surround yourself with support. Having a strong support system is key, but make sure they got a good mindset. We cannot deal with people that don't got a mindset. Okay, got to be the right people around you. Like-minded individuals. Surround yourself with people who will encourage you and hold you accountable. You don't want to be around people that are not going to hold you accountable. You don't want to be around yes men, okay? You want to be around people that will uplift you, push you to the next level, right? Not stay comfortable, not be in the drama, not talking about people. All that stuff don't matter. It don't get you nowhere. All right? So remember, your bold goals should excite you, maybe even scare you a little. If they don't, you're probably not dreaming big enough. If you're hoping, oh, I hope I get that job. No. Hey, Enrique, unless your purpose is to have a job, unless you like that job and you love people in that area, then okay, get the job. But if you don't, I want you to dream bigger. Okay. So here's our call to action. Segment 4 of the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast. I want to hear from you. What bold goal are you going to set for yourself this month? Maybe it's your landing for your maybe it's your landing for your first paid speaking gig. Bern wants to speak in New York City. Let's work on that. I want you to DM me when you get to your goals, okay? Launching your own podcast or writing that book you've always dreamed about. Whatever it is, I want you to own it, commit to it, and start taking action today. So share your bold goal in the comments or on social media using the hashtag Aspire to Inspire Bold Goals. Let's create a movement of speakers and people who are not afraid to dream big and make it happen today. And remember, the only limits that exist are the ones that you set for yourself. Let's go out there and crush. Oh, that messed up. Let's go out there and crush those goals, okay? So that's it for today's episode of the Pretty Girls Don't Work podcast. I hope you're feeling fired up. Let's get some fire in these comments and ready to set some bold goals for your speaking journey. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment or a review, and share it with your friends. Share it with your friend that has that anxiety in their heart. Anxiety is fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. I used to say that God should be the only person putting fear in your heart, not man, not a human. But then I realized God don't want no fear in your heart. Only thing you need to fear is God, nobody or no other situations, right? So, and that's not a bad fear. That's a have a righteous life fear, right? So if you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe. Like I said, join me next week for another inspiring episode of Aspire to Inspire, where we'll dive into more strategies to help you build your brand and use your voice to make an impact. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep inspiring, and remember, pretty girls don't work. We lead, we inspire, and we change the world. Bye for now.